Hello, this is Alechius and welcome back to another episode of Shadow Empire as the Phoenixstate on our lava world. We'll go ahead and generate the turn that we finished last time. Things are looking better and better. Secure along Belelier. Secure and advancing very, very slowly along Colding. Landing's giving us a little trouble, but we've got the troops in place. Hansen is no longer giving us any trouble. We're advancing slowly. We don't want to irritate them too much because then we'll have an active border with Belelier. And we do not have regular troops up here. That is our one weakness. I probably should look to save up some industry points and get a formation out here. Because I imagine this border will fill up quickly. Especially if Belelier takes Hansen. Other than that, our logistics situation is looking a lot better. We have our first railroad up to Kana Sea, which is already working, but is at reduced effect because there is no rail yard in Kana Sea. You need railheads or the city equivalent to really take full advantage of railroads, and that's what we really need right now, since we were bottlenecking with the amount of resources needed to be transported back and forth between the cities. Something which I did not really plan for. Warrior Army wins the vote. Our RPG infantry are ready, and thus we have discovered a new operational format. Militia, enthusiast, recruit, military. Alright, nothing too crazy. Military research, no changes. Model wise, we can build that heavy tank finally. Medium laser or 180mm high velocity cannon. I think we will go with the heavy tank. It's all about having the armor. I think we're gonna go with a 150 high velocity. Maximum armor. Oh, that's gonna be so heavy. 1500. Okay, we're at least one engine power for every 2 weight, which that's not bad. We can give in to their demands if we get some... Wow, we are tearing through our cash. We're also getting a lot of food. So let's sell about half of our food. And we also have a surplus of fuel for the first time. But the price for that is not very good right now. We can use that and we can pay off the protesters. How bad are our finances going to be? We're going to lose about a little bit less than 250. Starkshines is putting up a good fight against Belelier. A good situation. Keep moving our siege infantry, which looks less and less likely to be used down at Colden. I'm gonna wait on that front. Meanwhile, we'll get things moving on light industry and a dome farm. Do we want to take it? And potentially draw a lot of Hanson troops back towards us? I think we will. We will. These troops are looking a little bit better. Won't really capture territory anymore though. Just capture the hex they go into because they're such a small formation. Oh wow. Yeah, landing's getting very aggressive. We'll stand by there. Meanwhile, we'll have the motorcycle capture this last bit of territory and then they can come up and assist. Down here in the mountains, we're getting cut off by something. Troop-wise, yeah, that's low enough value. We'll assault them down here. Losing more infantry. We're forced to retreat though. I think I'll push a second infantry into there. Can't move into there. Or we can with these troops. Get some recon up there. They have a lot of guns ready. We'll move our guns over this way. I think I'll hold our buggies there. Alright, I think that stabilizes the front. And I think I'm going to move the rest of the siege infantry. That takes care of all of our fronts for now. Take a look at our logistics situation. Can we construct a dirt road? I want us to build 2 hexes into there. Not direct, which is weird. I'll go ahead and do it. We do need to open up the logistics somewhat. And in fact, I think we're at a point where I'm just going to clear up all the roadblocks now. Let the logistics network flow freely. That's not great, but that's not bad. Railroad from Kana C to Detmold will skirt the southern edge of the desert, coming down here, going around this mountain, up through here, continuing through the plains, and then into Detmold. That should work nicely. But something we need to look at is raising a new formation, which we can't do right there. Looks like we have the metal and the industry to be able to do that. Should be able to do it from here as well. Possibly even in Detmold. Yes. Excellent. Oh no, I want a full formation. Generally machine gun infantry will be a brigade, not corps level. We'll fix that later. Be nice if we can embed some RPGs with them. And as much as I'd like to do more mechanized forces, we are really strapped for industry right now. So I think we're just going to raise this formation right here. It uses up all of our remaining industry. Energy, we have a surplus of 165. How does it look if we expand the industry? It's going to be a lot of power. Whereas if we distribute it and build one in Kana C, that should be less power. It only produces 50 industry per round. Alright, so 75 for 200. Or 20 for 50. So we're tripling, almost quadrupling to quadruple. It is technically more efficient to upgrade. Requires a lot of metal, 4 rounds, 4 machines. Vice. Three rounds, 3 machines, and a lot of metal. And less industry. I think we're going to upgrade though. It's going to hurt a little bit more in the short term.
Roger that.
But we need that industry. Alright, let's go ahead and look at covert ops. 3 spies I can send. Belelier is a difficult target. Starkshans I'm not really worried about. Colding I'm not worried about. I do have spies in Landing. Hansen is owned by Belelier. Oh joy. Which means Belelier is going to chew up those infantry. Which is fine. The militia has served its purpose. We can't keep them forever. So we should probably send a spy there, except it's just as difficult. If we never try, we're never going to get anything. Let's go ahead and try a spy team in landing.
Roger that.
Critical success. So now we have tons of spies in landing. But that also gives our Secret Service councilman some experience, which will improve his roles in the future. See if we can get a spy in here, which we did just barely. And we'll see if we can get a spy in Belelier Prime, which we did. Okay, that's surprising. It gives us a little bit better recon. This recon will be fantastic, presumably. Woo! If that is true, that is some scare. Well, it's because of the recon. About to say, if that's how powerful they are, we're gonna have some trouble over there. We better start moving troops. Now we'll move over. Belelier is very scary. Luckily, Starkshans is a friend. Tied up our most powerful formations in a false border with Belelier. But it's also probably the front we want to protect the most. Because that's the core of our empire right around Albion. Colding defense is stiffening up a lot as well. Their days are numbered, but I don't think we can force pushing them back anymore. We'll probably just pick away. Just pondering retreating some of our infantry from there. Building another formation to help shore up landing. We can keep a good, solid border with Colding. And then another infantry formation up at Detmold to help with the new border with Belelier. Army is expanding. I'm just happy Starkshans is strong. Yep, attacking our infantry. Not successfully though. Attack from the Independents. Discovered power banks. Yay! We can store more power. Found polymer armor. Problem with storing power is we're not producing. We can't expand our power production. Minor worker strike in Kana C. We don't have the money. I have a lack of money. So I'm going to go with the aggressive route. It'll increase. You can get a results of that. It'll increase the fear which will be good. I think strat-wise, we're going to want to use our recruit military. Is that the only one we had? Ah, the mercs were the other ones. We'll go ahead and recruit a couple there. That'll give us some options. Let's take a look at our personnel, reserve, capacity. Looks like we have a bunch of 2 capacity people. So suitability wise, we have glitch. War making is not that great. High intelligence. We have Eric. Not really any better. Actually, your capacity is 2, so that, yeah, that's fine. Ivy. Which is even worse. I think maybe glitch. He also has a good heart profile.
Aye, aye, sir.
So he'll be our new commander. We'll head over to the east front first. They seem to have abandoned the border. Move those machine gunners in place. We now have all of the 3rd Division ready to go. Not seeing Colding pushing back. So we'll go ahead and push our siege infantry up. And we have a number of troops in here. I don't think we're going to be able to use our artillery. Recon says they don't have any artillery. We'll see. Well, bombardment is not effective at all. That's unfortunate.
We're taking fire.
Ooh, they were hidden. Surprised us. That's not a good location to attack. We have 2 infantry units here. One of them belongs to the 1st Infantry, so we'll pull that one back. Leave this one. This one will come and relieve this last bit of the 2nd Infantry. Then the 1st Infantry will be our flank. If we were to attack, we definitely have too many. Reduce the lower readiness units. No? Buggies definitely are helping. $420 versus 550. 5,500. We've still got that malice. We've started to entrench. I actually do not like these odds a lot. But we're gonna do it. Oh yeah, it's bloody. I'm gonna have to take a couple turns. Hey, we pushed them back. Heavy cost, though. Now we have a border with Colding. Do we have another? Yeah, there's the other one for the first infantry. Then all the other infantry is second infantry. So we do have a replacement we'll want to make. For now though, I'll move that one forward. They have the border. Then we have our motorcycles, which will snag the rest of this, then come up. How dangerous are they really? Dangerous enough. That'll take care of the east, the south, the west. Now we gotta do the northwest. So the 5th Infantry moves out. Continue pushing the borders over there. As long as we hold the road, should be fine. And I'll stand off there, no need to antagonize. Supplies are full, we can stay in place. We're building up our industry. We are building a rail depot, rail station. Just coming along. We're getting a lot of metal all of a sudden. We capture a metal mine or something? Or is it just, it's been stored in Conasea more likely? How are our employment over here? Slowly climbing, so we can't increase yet. I think our best use of resources is going to be troop replenishment. Need to build a few machines though. Yeah, we've taken a bit of losses. Let's start with basic troops first. And then we need to trade to stay afloat. I like that we're getting a lot of fuel now. It's not worth that much. Don't want to sell our rare earth. Don't want to sell our regular metal. I think we're going to have to. We at least have other metal mines that we can exploit. How are we looking here? We have 2,300 more. And there's nothing we can expand right now. So that'll take us to the end of this turn then. I thank you for joining me. Appreciate you staying till the end. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And I will see you next time. Take care.